Devushka, come here. Sit, relax. Take your tea or wine or whatever you use to survive this dating circus. Today we talk about things that everyone pretends to be expert in, but most people are just, confused teenagers in adult bodies. What men actually consider amazing sex. Not Instagram quotes, not feminine energy goddess cosplay. Real, honest, he thinks about you weeks later, sex. 7 big keys, but we talk like normal humans. No weird bullet lists, just one long big sister conversation. Before we go deep into this, I remind you, yesterday I posted video on Patreon about how to be honestly happy single. Not performative, I'm independent, I don't need man, while you stalk his stories at 2 a.m. No. Real inner peace. And because last week I was little bit chaos and missed upload, today I'm posting another one there to make up for it. So if you are single now, or half single, half attached in situationship hell, go check it after this, like it, comment, tell me which part hit you. When you learn to be happy alone, your sex life later becomes 10 times better, because you stop using sex to beg for love. Now, you clicked on what men consider amazing sex, so let's be serious but also a little dangerous, yes? I tell you exactly what they remember, what makes them obsessed, what makes them bored, and what makes them quietly pull away. And I do it with tough love, so if you are very sensitive today, maybe go watch something about crystals. First thing you must understand, and I really want you to let it into your bones. Amazing sex for man is not only about what you do, but who you are being while you do it. Technique is like spice. If the dish underneath is trash, spice cannot save it. You can learn every move from TikTok, you can stretch like ballerina. But if inside yourself you are anxious, ashamed, disconnected, he will feel something is off. Think of movies where you feel sexual tension even if they never show full sex scene. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, for example. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, yes, cliché, but it works. The reason their scenes feel hot is not because of position, it's because they are fully present and there is danger and play. They look at each other like predators who also secretly adore each other. This is your first key, even if we don't label it like textbook, presence, and atmosphere. When you are with man, your mind must be in your body, not flying away like pigeon. If you lay there thinking, do I look fat from this angle? Is my makeup ruined? Does he still like his ex? Is my stomach jiggling? Then your soul left the building. He is basically having sex with nice warm corpse. Men feel this emptiness even if they cannot explain. Amazing sex is when he feels you are there with him, like whole world shrank to just your 2 bodies. You know in Romeo and Juliet, the balcony scene? They are just talking, not even touching much, but you feel everything because they are completely absorbed in each other. In grade 6, you give man that balcony feeling with your eyes and your focus. Look at his face, his body, react to him. Don't be in your head, be in your skin. Now let's talk about second big secret. Men crave to feel chosen, not just available. There is huge difference between I sleep with you because I am lonely, drunk or bored, and I sleep with you because I genuinely want you. He feels this. Think of Moulin Rouge. Satine could have all-powerful men. She is literally high-class courtesan. But with Christian, she shows something different. Vulnerability, choice. He is not richest, not most powerful, but through her eyes, you see, I want you, not them. That is heroin for male ego. When you are with man, but giving energy like, you're okay, but I could do better, he feels this in his bones. Like you are mentally scrolling options while kissing him. Maybe you don't say, but energy doesn't lie. Amazing sex for man is when he senses you are fully turned on by him, not just by idea of having boyfriend or being desired. Your hands explore him like he is something you genuinely enjoy, not homework. You kiss like you want to taste him, not like you want him to hurry. You don't need to overdo it like dramatic "you are my king" nonsense. But let your body show that you want this man here, now. Tilt your head into his touch, pull him closer, make small sounds that are real, not theatrical. He remembers woman who made him feel chosen. Third thing, and I know it sounds boring, but this is foundation, emotional safety. Yes, I said it. The word everyone uses, nobody understands. Emotional safety is not soft, it is actually sex fuel. Look at Pride and Prejudice. There is no explicit sex, but by the time Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth finally confess feelings, the energy is so charged that if camera cut to bedroom, you know it would be fire. Why? Because they build trust slowly. They challenge each other, but they also protect each other. They don't humiliate, they don't weaponize secrets. For man, amazing sex is when he can be animal and still feel safe with you as human. That means if he opens up about insecurity, you don't bring this later into fight and stab him. If during sex he is not always perfect, maybe he finishes too fast once, or something awkward happens, you don't mock him. You don't make big face like world ended. If he feels judged or shamed, his body will remember, and next times he will hold back. In A Streetcar Named Desire, Stanley and Stella have extremely sexual connection, but there is also toxicity and violence. This creates intensity but not safety. That's why their passion feels disturbing, not healing. You don't want that. You want mix of intensity and safety. To give amazing sex, you show him with your response. You're safe to be real here. The more safe he feels, the more wild he can be. And this is where sex moves from okay to unforgettable. Now we go to something more fun. Your wildness. Men consider sex amazing when woman is not just lying there like frozen fish. You don't have to become porn actress. Please don't. Porn is ridiculous acting made for camera, not for connection. But you do need to allow your natural wild side to come out. Watch Basic Instinct. Sharon Stone's character is dangerous, manipulative, but look at how she inhabits her body. She walks like she knows every eye is on her. She sits like she owns the room. You don't need to kill anyone like her. Okay, but learn one thing. She is not apologizing for being sexual. When you are in bed, stop apologizing for wanting. You are not there to be pretty while he uses you. You are there to enjoy too. Grip his shoulders, pull his hair lightly, change angle to feel better, guide his hands where you like. Men find it incredibly hot when woman takes some initiative. In Mr. and Mrs. Smith, remember that fight scene turning into sex scene. They match each other's intensity. She is not passive. She is equal opponent and equal lover. That myth that men only want submissive little doll is lie. Many men are bored to death by dolls. They want woman who is alive. You being wild does not mean screaming for performance. It means you allow genuine sounds, movement, breathing. You don't freeze from shame. When your body wants to arch, you arch. When you want to grab him closer, you do. Now we talk about something that is a huge problem today. His attachment style and his relationship with porn. This one will save you so much suffering if you listen. Attraction to securely attached men who are not porn addicted naturally gives you better sex. It's not spiritual slogan. It is very practical. If man is avoidant, always afraid of intimacy, ghosting, hot-cold, sex with him feels like you are begging for love through body. He keeps distance emotionally, so you try to compensate by doing more. You become circus act, hoping he will finally give you heart if you give him best performance. Spoiler, he won't. And if he is heavy porn user, his brain is like burnt wire. He's not grounded in reality. In his fantasies, women are endless variety of categories, always available, never needing emotional safety, always perfect. When he is with you, his body might be present, but his mind is flipping through highlight reels from years of porn. You can feel this split. You feel like prop, not partner. Look at Before Sunrise and the sequels. Jesse and Celine are not perfect people, but they are present with each other. They talk deeply, they're curious about each other's minds, not only bodies. If man is more secure, doesn't drown his brain in porn all day, he can look into your eyes without shame. He can hold you and not feel trapped. With this type of man, sex is slower but deeper. Your nervous system relaxes. You are not performing, you are relating. With securely attached man, you don't have to prove yourself constantly. If sex one night is less intense, okay, he doesn't panic or disappear. This stability allows your body to open more next time, and more next. Amazing sex is cumulative. It grows. But it only grows with man who has nervous system stable enough to hold deeper intimacy. Next, we talk about playfulness. Many of you treat sex like medical procedure or exam, too serious, too heavy, too much pressure. Men don't find this amazing. Important maybe, but not amazing. Think about 10 things I hate about you. The chemistry between Kat and Patrick is built on teasing, banter, little games. They laugh, they annoy each other, they surprise each other. You can feel that if they have sex, it will be full of laughter, small jokes, messiness. And that is very attractive. In real life, great sex often includes imperfect moments. Condom drops, someone's knee hits something, weird sound from stomach, you both move wrong way, you start giggling. If you start panicking, oh my god, this is ruined, I'm so embarrassed, you kill vibe. If you laugh and keep going, you build closeness. Men consider sex amazing when they feel they can be human, not machine. If he knows he can joke with you, try new things without fear you will judge him, he will relax. And relaxed man, guess what, performs better, lasts longer, and is more creative. Humor is foreplay, and also glue. Remember Friends with Benefits with Justin Timberlake and Mila Kunis? They try to be casual, but the reason their sex scenes are fun is because they talk, they joke, they're comfortable. You don't need to turn your sex into comedy show, but small playfulness is strong aphrodisiac. Another key that nobody tells you straight. Your self-respect is sex appeal. You think men only want girl who says yes to everything. They might brag about this with friends, but the women who actually stay in their mind, usually the ones with standards. Look at Carmen, the opera. Carmen is wild, sensual, passionate, but she also knows her worth. She loves deeply, but she doesn't become slave. She leaves when love turns into cage. This self-respect makes her unforgettable. Men may call strong women difficult, but they are frequently obsessed with them. When you have no boundaries, when you sleep with a man who clearly doesn't care about you, when you say yes even when you want no, your body knows you are betraying yourself. This guilt and self-betrayal make you tense and bitter. These emotions will show up in bed, even if you smile. But when you sleep with someone because you genuinely want to, not because you're scared to lose him, your energy is completely different. You're not trying to buy his love with your body. You are sharing pleasure with him. This confidence, this feeling of, I choose you but I don't need you to survive, drives men insane in best way. Think of Gone with the Wind. Scarlett O'Hara is morally messy, but her self-confidence and stubborn self-respect are intense. Rhett Butler is drawn to her because she is not easy possession. Again, you don't copy her toxic parts, but you learn this. When you have spine, you're more exciting. Men don't consider amazing the sex where woman betrays herself for him. Deep down, they often lose respect. Last big key I want you to understand is your capacity to actually receive pleasure. This one is subtle. Many women are disconnected from their own pleasure. You focus on giving, 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 or you are so in shame or numbness that you don't even know what you like. Then you expect man to magically fix this for you. In a streetcar named Desire, Blanche is constantly seeking validation from men because inside she is broken. Sex becomes her way to bandage old wounds, not real pleasure. Many women do similar, just less dramatic. You use sex to feel worthy, not to feel good. But watch a movie like Blue is the Warmest Color. Whatever you think about film, one thing is clear. The main character slowly discovers her own desire. She starts to understand what turns her on, what she wants, how she wants to be touched. The power of that story is in her becoming more honest with herself. When you know your own body, when you touch yourself without shame, learn your rhythms, what sensations feel good, what fantasies turn your mind on, then you bring this knowledge to partner. You don't wait for him to guess. You help him. You move his hand where you like. You change position to feel more. You speak a little. Men find it extremely hot when woman is responsive, when her pleasure is real. Amazing sex for man is not only about his orgasm. Many men, especially emotionally mature, feel proud and deeply satisfied when you are shaking under them, when your eyes roll back, when you go quiet or wild or soft, your version. They feel like, I did this, I reached her. So if you want to give man amazing sex, you must allow yourself to be reached. That means healing some of your shame, some of your numbness. It means letting go of idea that good girl never wants too much. Good woman, my love, is one who is honest and alive, not dead but polite. Now, homework time. Because I am not here to just entertain you, I want you to actually change. Take this like ritual with Big Sister. First, tonight or tomorrow, take notebook and write down 3 sexual experiences from your past that stayed with you. They can be good, bad, or confusing. For each one, write how present you were, how chosen you felt, how safe you felt, how playful it was, how much you respected yourself in that situation, and how much real pleasure you received. Be brutally honest. When you look at these 3 stories, you will start to see pattern. Maybe you always choose emotionally unavailable men. Maybe you always perform instead of feel. Maybe you never allow yourself to say what you want. This awareness is your map. Second, choose one key from everything we talked about that feels like your weakest side right now. Maybe you always are in your head, criticizing your body. Maybe you are addicted to chaotic men who make your nervous system crazy. Maybe you are terrified to initiate or to show you want more. For next 30 days, work gently but intentionally on this one thing. Not in bed first, but in normal life. If your problem is presence, practice small mindfulness. When you eat, only eat, don't scroll. When you shower, feel the water, don't plan argument. If your problem is self-respect, say small no's in daily life where before you would say yes to please others. If problem is playfulness, allow yourself to be silly with friends, dance in kitchen, flirt harmlessly with world. You are training your nervous system to handle joy and aliveness so that in bed it doesn't freak out. Third, if you are single or feel lonely even in relationship, go watch my Patreon video about how to be genuinely happy single. Because if you go into sex from empty place, trying to fill big hole in heart with male validation, you will always overgive and under-receive. Comment there, tell me which part hits hardest, and I will make more just for you. If you liked this conversation, if something inside you went, damn, okay, this makes sense, then subscribe. I want to be that slightly rude but very loving older sister you never had. Or you had, but she is too shy to talk about this. Like the video so algorithm understands, women need more than just be sexy advice. And in comments, tell me one thing. Which part of amazing sex you struggle with the most right now? Is it feeling safe, being present, choosing better men, being playful, or receiving pleasure without guilt? Be honest. You are not alone. When you write it, you already start to take power back. I wish you happy holidays, my love. May this season not be about crying over some guy who can't even text properly, but about coming home to your own body, your own desire, your own peace. And when the right man arrives, you will be ready to give him something he never had before. Woman who is not begging for love, but sharing it.